guys, I am just jumping on to give you a little bit of an update on Cassie. For anyone who regularly follows my videos, you might have noticed that Cassie hasn't featured very much since, well, pretty much August when we did our last show jumping. I did continue to ride her, but started to notice some ulcery type behaviours. So I pondered and worried a little bit for a while, but decided to try her on Ponies, which is a supplement for ulcers. I started off on the maintenance product. That didn't really make any difference, so I tried her on the Ulk Fix and that did. However, after 4 weeks of being on that, when she seemed to be improving from an ulcer perspective, I could tell that her back was a little bit sore. We've been here before. I think it's pretty much muscular after a season of jumping and dressage and working hard, lots of hacking, lots of hill work. And basically what I think has happened is she started to feel a bit sore behind the saddle in the lower lumbar region of her back, but not as far back as her sacroiliac. She started to feel a bit sore. As a result of this, she's developed some low-level ulcers. Once I've treated the ulcers, I can narrow it down to just the back being the problem. So we're going to treat it with some anti-inflammatories, but from tomorrow I'm going to start bringing her back into work. So I've decided I'm going to do a little rehab vlog to take you along on that journey with me. Yeah, so the way that's going to look over the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be doing groundwork with her mainly, really working on developing her core. So I'll be doing physio stretches, working her over raised poles. I'm going to be using the Equiami just to encourage her into a long and low frame. She can be a bit of a psycho when you put anything around about legs. So initially I'm going to do that on the long lines, just hacking her up and down the lane. And when I say hacking, I mean walking behind her. So it'll help to get me fit as well. It was interesting when I lunged her today for the vet in her full workup. She looks amazing, and he was like, well, there's definitely no lameness here. But when we had to walk back up the hill after she'd done 2 laps of canter, she was pretty tired. So it's amazing how quickly you lose your fitness. Anyway, so starting tomorrow, I will crack on with her rehab programme. I'm going to draw a little something up tonight, so I've got a schedule to work towards. Then in a fortnight's time, she's going to have the anti-inflammatories once we've got her body back in work, really. And after that, a few days after that, I'm hoping I will be back on. So fingers crossed I'll be back on within the next 2 to 3 weeks, because I am missing my riding massively from a mental health perspective. I was lucky enough to go and ride with one of my brand ambassador friends, Katie, which was a real treat, but nothing's quite the same as riding your own. I really miss her. So I've started going through my diary, blocking out my 2-hour windows in the morning so I don't start work till 11. I'm really privileged that I can work flexibly like that, and get cracking with her. So watch this space.